Hello and welcome again to Adventures in Pop-Ups. I'm Blake and Rachel's behind the camera. This is the place you come for tips and tricks, hacks and mods, and campsite reviews. Today we are doing some modifications to our camper. We are updating, doing a log cabin theme, as you already know if you've been watching, and I'm starting on the floor. So we were wondering about where to start. We were going to start over there, then we decided we're going to start on this end and work our way that way. And we decided we're going to cut right up to this ledge. There's a little ledge for the counter that sticks out. We're going to put 2/3 of a plank right there. So what I did is I put it that way. We're going to work this way. So I want this tongue groove part facing this way. But in order to get the right length, I flipped it around, stuck it up against the wall, and then marked it with a square and a dry erase. So the dry erase will come right off, and I know where to go. And then from there, it's just a simple cut, and we're good to go. Okay, so stay tuned to see how it looks, and if there's any tricky spots. I know there's definitely one tricky spot here by the fridge. There'll be another tricky spot around by the corner going to the other bed area where the couch is. But we'll give you some tips and tricks. We're going to go a little bit underneath the slide out and have it back in there a few inches. But the slide out's going to be great because it's on rollers up off the ground, so we don't have to worry about it scratching. Anyways, we'll let you know about the tricky spots and how to overcome those. Okay, hey, welcome back. 2 minutes in, we found our first trouble spot. The piece did not want to fit underneath the drawer. We got a big drawer for pots and pans on the end there. Anyways, had to pull the drawer out. Really easy. Just a couple of little stop bolt screws here. So unscrewed those and pulled that out. And that wasn't the trouble spot. The trouble spot was the bottom of this drawer. You can see it's been dragging on the bottom, it looks like. So we got to trim off about a 1/4 inch off the bottom of this drawer. So I'm going to use a multi-purpose tool or a saw on that. Hopefully I don't hack it up, maybe a jigsaw or something. So that's going to have to get trimmed up a little bit because taking out the vinyl floor is not going to give us enough thickness to overcome the thickness of the vinyl plank here. This needs to be cut at least 6 or 7 millimeters. Okay, we're back at it. Problem step number 2, making a template with some cardboard and trying to get it close so you don't waste your material. Put the cardboard down, and I'm using a dry erase marker, and as the saying goes, measure twice, cut once. So I just got that template here. I got a notch there, and then I got a little hinge do-bob for the fridge door, another hinge do-bob for the fridge door over here. So I got this piece here, and I'm gonna notch out a couple of spots for the hinge. I've marked it a little bit smaller than what I want, so I can just take my my knife and just kind of shave out so I get a nice snug fit underneath there. I want it to look nice and clean and get in there tight. You'll definitely want to make a template, or you'll be wasting a lot of these planks on the trouble spot. Okay, so about 8, maybe 10 trimmings later, I think we are to the final fit. And again, this is probably the most tricky piece. Here we got 2 notches out for the hinges and 1 for the corner. And this is going to be probably one of the most trickiest pieces in the camper. So, and that's to be nice and snug. All right, so let's put it in there. Okay, there it is. First two pieces are in.
It's beautiful.
Hey there, so a little tip here. We got the different glides and tappers, and I forget what the technical term is here. Pull bar and tap bar. And you put this up against here, but these harder plastic ones kind of make me nervous, so I usually use a scrap piece. This is a sample piece here. And just put it here in the side, and then either use this tapper or the pull bar tapper, and just give it a little tap with the hammer.
And why do you use the extra scrap piece?
And I use the extra scrap piece here because that way I'm not worried about breaking the. See here, I've got this one already breaking here, the sample from tapping on it. So, but this going into here is going to keep that protected. It's going to equally distribute that force and that weight, and then my force of my pull bar, and that's going into this piece, which is important. So that's how I put these over, and a rubber mallet works really good to get these flat and laying tight together. So
yeah, you don't want to have any gaps.
So we're about halfway through the floor here, and it's taking a little longer, but the rest of it should go a little bit quicker. Hey, well, thanks for joining us, and we are sure glad that we bit the bullet and put this beautiful floor in. Ended up having to get 4 boxes, so it was just over 3 boxes. And yep, it's really nice. We're really enjoying it, and we can't wait to show you something else. Happy camping.